Gang, this week we're back in South Africa with our good buddy Jakes and Alan Keat. We're going to do a little Cape buffalo hunting, and I'm going to try to get myself a kudu. Y'all stick around. You know, South Africa has so many different kinds of animals. It's amazing. Got all the plains games from kudu to blessed buck, spring buck, impala, all that, all the way to your dangerous game, Cape buffalo, lions, leopards, hippos, elephants, anything you can think of is available there in South Africa. And we're going on a dangerous game hunt first today. Alan Keat is after a big Cape buffalo. And Cape buffalo are notorious for being very dangerous, nicknamed Black Death for a reason. Once you start hunting those Cape buffalo, they'll start hunting you. So you guys stick around and take a look at Alan's hunt.
Day one, buffalo hunting, saw them, got off, winded us, bad wind, changed direction, off we go. It'll be fun. It's not nerve-wracking.
That's gonna do it, ain't it?
I hope so.
You know, Alan's looking for a Cape buffalo today, and it's not an easy task. People think about going to South Africa, oh, it's no problem, there's animals everywhere, but let me tell you something. It's a hard hunt. It's not like just going over there and shooting fish at a barrel. You've got to get out and you got to look for these things. And when you think of South Africa, you also think the terrain is just flat, desert-like. Not so. You guys take a look, all the hills and mountains that these guys went up and down today looking for these Cape buffalo.
The wind's swirling, so we got off the truck, came down a ridge, looked over the ridge, tractors went after it, came back, but the wind keeps swirling, so until the wind stops swirling, we're kind of hosed, but hopefully we'll find something where the wind's going in one direction, we can get in the right area and push into them, so that's the plan.
You know, Alan and the guys, they hunted hard for this Cape buffalo this morning. They got on them 4 or 5 different times. Every time they get on, the wind would swirl. Buffalo would smell them. They'd run off and have to start all over again. And just when you think, you know, there's nothing else you can do, that you pretty much give up hope, that's when it actually happens over in South Africa. You never can give up, and you always got to be looking around the next corner.
Yeah, get the cake from. No, it's all bull. Yeah.
The hair's all gone.
Yeah, the bosses is nice and hard.
Is the better. What part of it?
Thank you, sir. Still alive.
Hij bent wij proberen het.
Done. No, Alan.
Nou, voor je.
They're in the truck headed back to camp, and when you know, that's when it happens. So it just goes to show you, never give up. Always keep your chin up and keep looking.
My name is Alan Key. We're hunting with Hunt Safari. And we came out this morning for Cape Buffalo. And you're gonna have to edit this, you realize that, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
But you gotta get more than one sentence out.
Yeah, it's hard. I'm not like... Okay, so Ed from Trophy Room Adventures came out with us this morning. We drove over for about, I don't know, say an hour. And went up, looked for some buffalo on a hill. Wind was swirling. Saw them. Well, let's be honest, I didn't see them. But the professionals saw them. And then they let them go and they ran away, and we, like most things in life, I guess we were driving down the road, and guess what just happens to be standing off the road. And so everyone's as quiet as humanly possible. We come up and shoot, have a good first shot, thankfully. The PH actually, Kubis fired with me, which is important. It was important for me because we were having rifle problems, scope problems yesterday. And so I had about zero confidence in my ability given the scope. And it was hit hard. It walked, what would you say, 20 paces? And I guess the first rule of buffalo hunting that I was told this morning was, once the lead starts flying, keep the lead flying and just keep shooting. If you could see it, you could shoot it. And luckily we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullets in it. And within about 2 minutes, well, it felt like 2 minutes, but within about 5 minutes off the truck, it's a done deal. We're taking pictures, trying to convince Ed to get in the shot with his own rifle and get it done and go from there. So that's what we did.
You know, gang, me and Jakes, we started talking way back in January about this trip and us coming over and doing some filming and doing a little hunting ourselves. And Jake kept asking, you know, Scott, what animal would you want to try to kill if you came over to South Africa? And I've got a fascination with kudu. Since I'd been there the first time, I actually saw the kudu. They're just an amazing animal. They call them the gray ghost for a reason. 1 minute they're there, next minute they're gone. And I wanted to take one of those with my crossbow, and that was the main objective when we took off to go to Africa. That was what I wanted, was a kudu with a crossbow. And it wasn't easy. I started out the week, Got sick right before we left, ended up having pneumonia, but anyhow, we went to South Africa anyway, and I hunted these things hard, I mean hard, for the whole week, and just had a rough time. Seemed like every time I'd get on something would happen, or it would wind us, or it would take off, or the females would be there and the males wouldn't be, or something always happened. You know, the weather is a big part in South Africa about your bow hunting. If it's hot, those animals are going to want to come to the water holes. If it's not that hot, a lot of times they'll go a couple of days and won't even come to the water hole at all. So that's what we had to deal with. Started out the first morning hunting. It was hot weather. We stopped. I had a trail camera here at the water hole when we went to the blind, and we got it out, and we're looking through all these pictures, and I'm seeing pictures every day of kudu coming in, and there's always a cow, and with two nice kudu bulls that had been coming in, and we get up in the blind and we sit there a while, and sure enough, I look up, here's a kudu cow, and she's coming in, and the whole time I just sat there and thinking, okay, they're going to be here any minute, you know. But that's not the way it worked out. We sat there, the kudu cow came in, she went back out, circled around us and came in again and went back out. She done this 4 or 5 times. And I just knew that my hunt was gonna be over pretty quick. But as fate would have it, the cow was by herself. The bulls never did show. And that's just the way hunting goes sometimes. Little did I know that the weather was going to change off to cold, and the animals were going to quit coming to the water hole. In fact, we never saw another kudu until day 5, and on day 5 I finally got a glimpse of what I was looking for. I look up, and sure enough there's a kudu bull coming in, and I get ready, just waiting on the chance to get this bull for him to give me a good shot. And he comes on in, finally gets turned real nice for me, and just as I'm getting ready to shoot, I catch a glimpse of movement over to the right, and I look, and this bull's big brother's standing there, and I would guess I got a little greedy, but I opted to wait for the bigger bull, and you guys just take a look at how it turned out. You know, I thought I made an awesome shot on this kudu. Me and Adrian both we just knew that we'd made a good shot. And we start to get down, and I tell Adrian, say, hey Adrian, let's just take a look at the footage and make sure. And I roll the footage back, look at it, sure enough, slow it down, and realize that I've hit a limb on a tree right before it got to the kudu. And thought I had all that cleared. I was sitting way left of where the camera was, but that one little tip, if you watch, I actually hit it with the broadhead. The executioner broadhead just cut the limb completely off and still shot plumb through the kudu, and the arrow was laying there on the ground right behind where the kudu was. But the shot was a little far back, so we decided to give it a little time. We waited probably an hour and a half. Adrian called on the radio, told the trackers, you know, hey, come on guys, let's go look for this kudu. And they pull up in the truck, and they walk up and see my arrow on the ground, and they start tracking. And before I can get all my stuff together and get the camera put up, they've already walked up and found the kudu and are coming back to tell me that they'd found it. Gang, we finally got it done this morning over here. It's the 5th day we've been hunting, I think, and we've had a hard time. Myself, I have anyway. It seems like something always got in the way or something happened, but we got it done this morning. We set up in the blind. This 2 kudus come in, this one and another guy, and this was the better of the 2. And we waited it out and waited it out until we finally got a shot at this guy. Got to thank Adrian for putting us on it.
Pleasure, man.
Thank you,
pleasure.
sir.
Hunter for lifetime, man.
Yes.
I can tell you, it's a real good trophy you got here.
It is a nice one, that's for sure. And got to thank everybody here at Hunt Safari. They did an awesome job. It's an awesome place to hunt. If you guys ever want to come to Africa, you need to hook these guys up because they're #1. They'll put you on it. Got to thank the trackers. Did an excellent job tracking it up for me. Vickers for helping them out. And we just can't wait to show this off and get back to the States and hang him on the wall. Thank you guys. You know, guys, I got to thank everybody in South Africa, Jake's, all the trackers, Alan, everybody for inviting us over there, all the PHs. You guys are awesome. We appreciate everything you guys did for us while we were there. If you guys ever want to go to South Africa, let me tell you, just get in touch with us. We'll hook you up with Jake's. Jake will take care of you. You know, it's a big deal going to another country, somewhere you've never been before. And a lot of people are nervous about it, but let me tell you, Jake's is a professional. He knows how to take care of you. You're not going to be on your own. As soon as you get off the plane in South Africa, go through customs, Jake's is going to be standing there waiting for you, and he's going to be with you from the time you get there till the time you get back on the plane, and guarantee they won't nobody take care of you any better. Hope you enjoyed the show this week. Like always, if you guys want to be part of this, you got to get in touch with us. Go to the website. Go to Facebook, send us a message, give us a like on Facebook, send us a note, write us a letter, call us, email us, whatever you need to do, just get in touch with us, and we can hook you up on a South Africa hunt, Midwest whitetails, Wyoming mule deer, antelope, anywhere you want to go, British Columbia, it doesn't matter. We've got connections all over. Give us a call. We'll hook you up with these guys. And we're not just going to hook you up with anybody off the internet. You can look on the internet and you can hook up with anybody you want, but all these guys we're working with, we've been to most of these places. We know these guys, we know they're going to take care of you, and that's what's important. When you're out on a hunt, you want somebody that's going to take care of you and put you on animals, and that's what these guys will do. So get in touch with us. We'll hook you guys up. You can go have a hunt of a lifetime. We'll come film you, put you on the show if that's something you want to do. If not, that's okay too. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week. Trophy Room Adventures is brought to you by Executioner Broadheads, born to kill. God's Outdoors. Clear Image Camo. Carolina Custom Camo. iScope. Rico Archery. Echo Zone.